Previously on Big Brother Sim Edition 4, the unlikely duo of Brian and Pepper solidified their final two, plotting against Socks to leave next. Meanwhile, Socks and Stella discussed the likelihood of Brian betraying them, deciding now was the time to make a move against their ally. After that, Stella and Brian's relationship continued to quietly fracture. Mother Nature ramped up her reclaiming of the Big Brother house, delivering the house guests a dire warning. In the HOH competition, Stella and Socks had to outlast the other to win a truck. Socks became the newest head of household. Heading back into the house, Mother Nature served the house guests an eviction notice, completing her takeover of the house and forcing the house guests to live in Camp Sim Edition. For house guests remain, who will be evicted tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Sinead Bart.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us. Tonight, the final four will become our final three, as Socks, the current head of household, will nominate two people for eviction, and by the end of the episode, one of them will become the seventh person evicted from the house this season. How will the house guests adjust to Mother Nature's takeover and having to live outside?
Stella quit the HOH competition because she said she needed to use the bathroom, but when the competition was done, she didn't go to the outhouse. Stella instead went to lounge by the pool. That moment confirmed Stella has turned against me in this game. I have never felt so vulnerable in this house as I do right now. My game is about to blow up.
I see it all over your face. You are stressed out. Do you think Socks will nominate you?
I am stressed. Stella lied about why she quit the HOH competition. She handed it to Socks. If she is lying to me now, then I think I can no longer trust Stella. If I cannot trust her and she gave Socks the truck, that means they are probably working together and she feels safe. I suspect I am in a lot of trouble.
I have no intentions of letting that bitch snake you like that.
Thanks for having my back.
We need one another.
I never would have thought the day would come that I could trust Pepper more than I could trust Stella.
Do you think Socks is going to nominate you and I? Would he really put you on the chopping block without Stella? We need to convince him to do that and impress the jurors.
Stella gave Socks the HOH and a truck. They are very cozy with one another. The best case scenario right now is that we convince Socks to nominate me against Stella. That way you can vote Stella out of the game tonight and keep me safe.
If Brian's read on the game right now is correct, then he's in big trouble and I am pretty much guaranteed a spot in the final three no matter what. However, I need Brian here to help keep me safe, because if Brian leaves the game tonight and I'm left here tomorrow with Socks and Stella, I am in big trouble. I hate living at Camp Sim Edition. The tent was so hot and humid, I could not sleep. I had to sleep on the pool chair.
As head of household, I can no longer access the HOH bedroom because of Mother Nature. Instead, Big Brother has provided me my own private tent. It's not as luxurious, but I appreciate any space I have alone to myself while I am here. Being inside the Big Brother house has been hard for someone with as much anxiety and the level of shyness I deal with from day to day, but hiding behind the character of Socks has made that aspect of the game easier. However, an open shower in the backyard is not something I am comfortable with, so I will be swimming in the pool to bathe for the last few days I live here.
Either Pepper, Stella, or myself will be evicted tonight. Those are huge odds. I need to figure out what exactly Socks is thinking before the nomination ceremony, and hopefully I can guide his mind into whatever direction is going to keep me here for tomorrow. Congratulations on winning again. Do you know who you're nominating? Look, man, I'm going to be blunt with you. There are only 4 people left in the game. Stella and myself have been loyal to you. However, she and I are a huge threat. So I could understand why you might be tempted to nominate us together today. If that's what you're thinking, I request the respect of giving me a heads up beforehand.
I do not appreciate you vocalizing distrust of my intentions. This is the 3rd time I have been head of household, but this is the first time that Brian has been concerned about the upcoming nominations. Brian has every reason to be concerned, but I did not want him to know that. He knows that something is up, so I'm going to use this opportunity to make an issue out of lacking trust. Brian has a big ego, and if I want to evict him, I need an excuse so that he won't feel blindsided and be a potential bitter jury member against me.
Dude, can you f***ing chill? I was just asking a simple, yet valid question.
I am allowed to be upset. I have not even had my coffee yet. There is no reason to corner me. I have given no reason to doubt me since we first formed an alliance.
The entire time we have been here, Socks has only been quiet, timid, and respectful of me. But today, that all changed. It was such an unnecessary and different response than usual that it confirmed I was in trouble. So I was trying to subtly continue grouping Stella and I together. I want that idea remaining in his head of us being a strong duo as we go into the nomination ceremony. Pepper needs to be safe so she can evict Stella. There's a lot of money on the line, and only a few people. Don't disrespect me over wanting to know my fate. We were a great trio. I hope Stella and myself aren't nominated together today.
After everything I have done for you, it's crazy that you do not trust me.
Good morning, Socks. What was your disagreement with Brian about?
Brian is paranoid. It was the first time he ever questioned me about what I was doing. He senses that something is brewing against him. I can tell.
It doesn't matter. There is nothing he can do. There is nowhere to hide in the backyard. So of course I noticed an intense conversation this morning between Brian and Socks on the balcony. With the state of the alliances at the moment, I trust Socks to tell me the truth about it more than Brian. Even if Brian knows that you and myself have turned against him, you are HOH, and I am the vote. He has no power. Him and his new little friend can enjoy sitting in the nomination chairs together tonight.
Do you really think Pepper would evict you?
Yes I do. Why?
I'm just thinking. There is no way that Pepper would underestimate the threat Brian is to win that much. Right? I think that if Brian is nominated for eviction, we will be able to convince her to vote his ass out no problem. At least that way. If I nominate you and him together, the jury will be impressed and view it as a statement. I know that isn't something you want to hear, but this late in the game I need to be aware of what will earn votes to win on finale night. Brian and Stella were the biggest power duo this season. It would be a huge move to nominate them both together side by side when one of them is finally evicted. I think that would earn me a lot more support from the jury than nominating Brian against someone like Pepper, which would seem more motivated by personal feelings. Truthfully, I am not completely sure what to do.
Respectfully, what the f***? Why am I even being considered? We have a deal. Remember? I gave you this HOH and the brand new truck.
I know you have every right to be mad, but I need to think about how I can win this game. And I know you would not go home.
Excuse me? You cannot be for real right now. This should not even be a possibility. Pepper will vote me out. Don't screw me. As soon as Socks mentions his idiotic plan, I'm like, whoa. Slow it down there, mister. What are you talking about? Because the last time I checked, I threw the biggest competition of the season to you, with the deal that you would keep me safe. Socks is a moron if he genuinely thinks Pepper would vote out Brian. She is suddenly stuck to his hip like she was with Esmeralda. It's weird as f***.
You need to relax. Otherwise, Pepper will be nervous to keep you. You're safe. Don't put a target on your back.
Oh gosh, Socks, you're so wrong. How is this happening? I feel like such a dumbass.
Well, I think I am right and it is my decision to make. Sorry, Stella. I'm putting you up.
Whoa. Do not ever talk to me like that again, Socks.
I knew Stella would be upset, but not that angry.
I just talked to Socks and we're so getting nominated. I should have stayed in that truck.
Yeah, I am not surprised that he backstabbed our trio. Whoever stays will have to get him out. A few days ago, this would be worst case scenario, but today, when Stella tells me that we're going to be nominated together, it's a huge relief. Now, Pepper can use her vote to get rid of Stella and keep me in the house.
Pepper and myself have both nominated each other for eviction. She has wanted me out of this house because she thinks I betrayed her and Esmeralda, but I didn't. So, if I am going to take a leap of faith and keep her safe at the nomination ceremony, I want to make sure that not only will this squash our beef moving forward, but also confirm she will indeed vote Brian out of the house. Hi, Pepper. I will be honest. I am considering keeping you safe, but how would you vote?
Wow, I appreciate you ending our feud. I would happily evict that bitch Stella.
Would you make a deal with me? If I keep you safe, would you vote out Brian instead? He's the biggest threat to win the game at this point. Everyone knows what a big player he was throughout the season.
No, I'm not changing my mind.
It's the smartest thing you can do.
That's your opinion.
I'm right.
But you're not convincing. I'm not surprised that Socks wants to nominate this season's power couple for eviction, so I think Socks' desire to make a big move with his HOH will keep me safe, but I refuse to evict Brian tonight. He's the only player keeping me safe right now. I cannot trust the clown or the bitch, but I will happily call us even.
That's such a ridiculous response.
Excuse me?
It's the final four and you are the easiest person for me to get away with nominating, but despite that I'm offering you safety in exchange for voting out the biggest threat to win the game, and you're sitting here refusing. That's crazy, Pepper. Please evict Brian.
I'm not doing that.
Why not?
Stella would vote me out.
You're making a mistake.
Brian benefits me.
Brian will win this game.
Or maybe I will.
You're so misguided.
Whatever.
As it turns out, maybe Stella was right. I'm so frustrated right now. There was no reason for Pepper to deny that deal. She hated Brian, and now for no reason at all, she wants to help walk him to the win.
Maybe we won't be nominated together. Don't underestimate Pepper's stupidity.
I need to clear my head, because I do not know what to do. I have had a disagreement with all three of the other remaining house guests, and Pepper doesn't want to make logical decisions, but I want to show the jury that I had the courage to nominate Brian and Stella together. Damn it, I want Brian gone, but it seems like the only way to do that is to nominate him against Pepper, but that won't impress the jury as much. As head of household, it is my duty to nominate 3 house guests for eviction. Even though Mother Nature reclaimed the Big Brother house, she is allowing us to continue using it for ceremonies. Entering for the first time after we were forced out, I barely recognized the place.
The smartest thing for Socks to do would be for him to nominate Stella and Brian next to one another, but due to his personal vendetta against me, I don't know what will happen. How dare Socks try to tell me who to vote for, when he and I are not friends? But at least that indicates I am probably safe.
Something has shifted in this game, and I think I'm about to get nominated for eviction.
Socks and I made a deal. I let him win the car in exchange for safety. But after talking to him this morning, I think that Socks is going to betray me.
It's time for the nomination ceremony. Welcome to the nomination ceremony. My first nominee is... Brian!
I knew it, dude. You're a fucking traitor.
Excuse me, Brian. I am a lot of things, but don't make me out to be a bad guy. Of all players in this house, Brian, you should be the person who understands why I need to make this move against you. You're a threat and there are only 2 more evictions until a winner is crowned. My second nominee for eviction is... Pepper!
What the f***? I am safe. I did not expect that.
I am screwed. Stella is going to vote me out of this house.
Girl, don't talk about me as if I'm not sitting right here.
I'm stating the obvious. Everyone knows that you and Brian are basically dating.
Relax. This is what I had to do for the result I wanted. The nomination ceremony is adjourned. I am frustrated because I think it would have been great for my Big Brother resume to nominate Stella and Brian together, but Pepper was going to evict Stella. The thing that is most important to me is that Brian gets evicted today.
Socks backstabbed me today, but as a competitor and someone who loves this game, I understand and respect his decision. It makes sense, but that doesn't make it any easier to accept. I will be upset if I get evicted.
I can admit that I probably made a mistake telling Socks that I was not going to evict Brian, but I do not understand why he thinks that Stella would evict him over me.
I tried to offer Pepper an olive branch, but she turned it down. I want to make sure she understands that, and that my intentions are for her to stay. She and myself have shared a tumultuous relationship in this house, but I'll take any good favor I might be able to earn, in case she wins the final 3 HOH. Pepper, don't be upset.
You sealed my fate.
No, I sealed Brian's fate. I made a deal with Stella to evict Brian today, but she needs to leave tomorrow. Strategically, I want to go to the final 2 with Pepper because she would be easier to beat in a jury vote, and if I am missing my father's funeral tomorrow, I have to win this game or else it will become a regret.
At first, I thought that Stella and Socks made a deal to get me out, but after she was so surprised to be safe at the nomination ceremony, I am not sure what is going on in this house. Theoretically, Stella should be voting to keep me in the game, but I need to talk to her and have my safety promised. It's so weird that Socks did not nominate us together. It is also weird that he seems to think this is the only way of sending me home. Forgive me, but I have to ask, are you voting to evict me?
Look, Brian, I'm going to be real with you. You have used a lot of people in this house, and I think that you've also used me. So you cannot be surprised when the same thing is done to you in return. Being aligned with you has benefited me in this game, but if I want to have a chance to win, it is now time for you to go.
Wait, are you being serious? Please don't do this to me.
I have no other choice.
Wow, I can't believe you're doing this to me. Is there anything that I can offer you to change your mind? I want us in the final 2.
My mind is made up.
You're seriously voting me out?
Yes, I am. It's the game. Everyone has to go.
I cannot believe what I am hearing.
I am sure you understand why I have to vote you out of the house. I guess this is goodbye.
Excuse me?
Moi.
Damn it, after you gave Socks the car, I knew you had turned against me. I feel like such a fucking idiot. I am trying to maintain my pride, since I have been lying and voting against people all season, but it's hard to know my stay in the house is coming to an end so close to the finale. But if someone is going to backstab me and send me to jury, I am glad it's from Stella and Socks. They're strong players, and I take it as a compliment.
This is my game-winning move.
Shut up.
Now that Socks has made his nominations and I am the only person voting at tonight's eviction, I have all the power. There is no reason for me to lie anymore. The honey trap is over, and I need to try and keep Brian's jury vote in my corner. It's over.
Well, goodbye then.
Sorry, Bri.
Mother Nature has just allowed the guests back into the house for tonight's eviction.
I am so not ready for this.
Oh, be quiet.
Good evening, Pepper and Brian. In a few minutes, one of you will become the 7th person to be evicted from the Big Brother house. Before the vote, you both have the opportunity to make a final statement. And tonight, Pepper, you're up first.
I don't know what to say. Stella, I know that there is no possibility of you voting out your Big Brother boyfriend. This has been an amazing opportunity, and I am proud of making it to the final 4.
Brian, it is now your turn.
Stella, you and I have played this entire game together, and I hope you respect that with your vote tonight. I believe that you wouldn't be here without me, and now I can say the same because I need your vote, and I am asking that you please give it to me. Pretty please.
Oh gosh.
Thank you, nominees. It is now time for the live vote and eviction. Stella, please report to the diary room.
Checkmate! Never underestimate a woman again, you slimy piece of shit. You got so comfortable thinking that you had me manipulated, that you forgot the main objective of this game is to strike first. I vote to evict Brian.
House guests, I have the results. By a vote of 1-0, Pepper, you're safe. Brian, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
I can't f***ing believe this. Thanks, Stella. I deserve to win. Nobody in this house was nearly as good of a player as what I am. I controlled this season.
Gosh, you are so obnoxious. How about you stop insulting us and leave? We voted you out, and you're mad about it.
F off. I will admit I am bitter. I dragged you 3 here. None of you have worked as hard for this prize money as I did. And honestly, it makes me sick. There's no goodbyes in business, but I will treat my duty as a juror with respect and will vote for the best player.
Thanks, Stella.
What a big response.
You were polarizing.
It's not a personality contest.
Do you have any regrets about how you played the game?
No, I wasn't malicious, only untrustworthy. That's Big Brother for ya.
Before you go, let's watch your goodbye messages.
Brian, throughout this game, you used me, but I used you too. We had fun and helped one another make it this far into the competition. But you are not the only person who moved into the house with the goal of winning. I did too, and that is why I had to backstab you tonight.
We're down to the final 3 house guests, with only 2 episodes remaining. Tune in next time to watch the semi-finalists battle it out in the final head of household competition. I'm Sinead Barb, good night.